boys and girls. Today we are going to be working on our addition, and we're going to be using a dice to do our addition. So it's totally up to you. If you have a real dice, like the one that I gave you in your bag, you could certainly use that. Or if you cannot find your dice or you don't remember where it is, you could always use the Didax manipulatives that we've used in the past under that didax.com. And you can find that dice there. That's what I'm using so that you can see what I'm rolling. But again, I did give everyone a dice in their packet, which I would encourage you to use. It's better if you can hold it and use the physical dice to count. All right, so this is called Roll, Roll, and Add, and it can be found in your math packet. So you're just gonna scroll down in your math packet, flip the pages until you come to this Roll, Roll, and Add. And this is after all of your number pages that we did before, past your number writing practice, and then you get to the Roll, Roll, and Add. So the first thing you do in the first box is roll the dice. I got a 5 when I rolled my dice. So I'm going to write the number 5 in the box. And then I roll it again. I got a 3. And now it's up to you which strategy you want to use to add these two numbers together. We could use our fingers. We could draw a picture if we needed to by drawing the picture underneath. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, and then we could count how many there are altogether. Some of you may already be able to add this in your head without even using a strategy, and that's okay too. So 5 plus 3 equals 8. Now, if this is way too easy for you, what I'd like you to do is roll 2 dice at a time. Again, this is only for friends who need an extra challenge. So if you already know your sums up to 10 and you've been working in extra math and you're really fast at your math facts, this is what you're going to do. I'm going to show you on this side. You're going to roll 2 dice at the same time. I have 6 plus 3. You would know that that was 9 because if you're doing this, you already know how to add 2 numbers. And then you're going to do it again. Roll again. 5 and 2, that makes 7. And then you add 9 plus 7. You might already know that, or you might not. If you don't know that, I want you to choose a strategy to figure it out. You could draw a picture. You could think about how you might make 10 with a number bond. So for example, you might take 7, realize that you need 1 more to make a 10. You could make a number bond for 7 if you had the 1 and the 6. Then it's easy to see that 9 plus 1 is 10. That's a group of 10. And then I know that you know that 10 and 6 more would make 16. Now that's just a new strategy that you could do, which is how we might make 10. This certainly is not a strategy that you have to do. But the most important thing is if you are working on challenging activities such as 2 dice at a time, that you can explain how you got your answer. Okay, if you're working on the first example that I did, I also would like you to explain how you got your answer to your learning coach. Now, this is a pretty lengthy paper for most students, so you may want to do half of this one day, maybe work on half of it another day, maybe just work on 2 or 3. So learning coaches, this is where it's your decision to decide which amount is best for your student. Please don't worry about finishing every single box. Some students might do 2 or 3. Some students might do the whole paper. It's entirely up to you. If you want to take the paper out of the packet and cut it in half, right down on this line, you could do half one day and half another day. Some students find it more reassuring to only see half of the paper at a time. Enjoy doing your dice addition and keep up the great work learning.